Hello, my name is Sivraj Dukre. I'm the founder and trainer of Get Me Trained Academy, and Get Me Trained Academy hosting a series of this sessions on a fund accounting. So we would like to to cover the fund accounting aspect areas and the important concepts, so which will help you to understand the fund accounting business, where you can sit for an interview and crack, and even means you can do the job with the fund accounting firms as well. Because so we have a main intention here is to make you understand about the fund businesses, their accountings, the different products and processes. If you have all these areas, definitely you can crack the interview, and means you can join and work with the fund accounting businesses. So in this series, this is like introductory series which will help you to understand so how you can prepare for a fund accounting interview. If you're looking for a fund accounting interview, so you should focus on few things that will cover, as well as if you are not from fund accounting process or background, but still if you want to enter into the fund accounting arena, then still you can if you can follow the process, then you can be a part of fund accounting business also. So there is no rocket science. If you are from commerce background, it would be easy for you. If you are not from commerce background, would be bit difficult for you. So would be this first session that we are hosting on fund accounting interview preparation. So which here we will cover the key areas, key things, so which is you require to prepare before apply for interview. So let's get started without any further ado, and we'll see that what are those areas so which you can focus, and you can do the preparation, and you can means explore with the fund accounting businesses. Okay. See guys, this is a very simple, right? If you are looking for any process, product, or in any other thing, so you should know about that process, company or product. If you know, if you have an idea, then you can perform in a different way, right? So your confidence will be high. You can means answer to the questions confidently. You can tackle to any situations. You can work with that process also. And see, if you join the fund accounting business or any business or process, if you know everything, so you can perform well also. So it means you can see the promotion hike and other benefits. So see this, what are the key areas for a fund accounting interview. If you are looking for a fund accounting interview, then I would say you should focus on accounting skills, final accounting or accounting skills, I would say, from journal entries to till your cash flow, fund flow statement and all. So you should know about it, and how you can do, you can refer the 11th or 12th standard accounting book, right? I know it's a very basic level, but that is a very important one. Okay, entire accounting is based on basics, right? So follow it, read the books, prepare, practice the accounting entries, right? And then sit for an interview. Second is product knowledge. It means there are different products in the market: equity, bonds, debentures, derivatives, right? You should know about the products in details. And if you don't know, because most of the interviewer or panel, they're asking questions on a product. 60% questions should be on product. So you should know the products in details, the pricing, the technical terms, their how that product works in the market and all. Because eventually we apply the accounting treatment for a product, so we should know that. And third would be process expertise. See, if you know the different processes, and if you have the expertise, or at least you should know expertise, it means to know the processes of that particular business, then it would be easy for you to get into it, because there would be 20 to 23% questions on a process expertise as well. So we'll see that in details. So I'll take you ahead, and then we'll see each what things that you need to cover or prepare or do the practice, so where you can prepare for a fund accounting interview. So final accounting, it means it start from the accounting entries, because if you have already attended the accounting interview, then you would have seen this. Most of the questions they're asking on accounting entries, maybe prepaid expense, especially adjusted accounting entries, prepaid expense, postpaid expense, accrued expense, right? Accrued fees, accrued income, dividend, interest payment. So most of the questions should be an adjusted accounting entries. So I would request you, if you are experienced one, then you should do the practice on it, right? If you read the accounting entries, that is not enough, because you should do practice, right? You should always do the practice in terms of, like, you should write the accounting entries every day on a paper and do the practice in this way. Otherwise, reading which is not enough to practice for accounting entries. Then main ledger, sub ledger, because see, this is like a cycle. Okay, this is like accounting means start from the accounting and recording accounting entries to end with the balance sheet. So we prepare the most of the teams, they prepare the main ledger and sub ledger, and they do the recon versus main ledger and sub ledger. Main ledger basically cash book of a fund. Sub ledger, it means there are different expense, accrued expense, prepaid expense, or different books, I would say, right? Main ledger and sub ledger books. Then preparation of trial balance in a fund accounting, we say it's like a balance sheet. So we prepare the trial balance, because if your accounting entries are correct, then main ledger and sub ledger would be correct, and if the main ledger and sub ledger is correct, so it means trial balance should be correct, and where you can calculate the NAV, net asset value of a fund. What is the rule of net asset value? Total assets minus total liabilities divided by net number of outstanding securities or units, correct? So it means if your trial balance is correct, then your NAV would be correct. So on a daily basis, we prepare a trial balance, we update the trial balance, we perform the reconciliations with the trial balance. Also main ledger, sub ledger balances, that should be matched with the trial balance. Okay, and if you have a trial balance ready, then we prepare the final accounting, which is trading book. We prepare the trading book for gross profit. We prepare the profit and loss account statement for a net profit, where we record all the profit, losses, expenditures. We record it on a profit and loss account. Then balance it, we record the liabilities as well as assets, investment in securities, cash at bank, accrued income, accrued expenditures, receivables, payables, subscriptions, receivables, redemptions, payables. We record entire things on a balance sheet, so we should know about the balance sheet as well. Income statement, let's say fund earned, dividend or interest payment, so that we record an income statement as well, to know the how much income that we have earned throughout this quarter or period. So we prepare the income statement for a fund, right? Then fund flow statement, maybe inflow of a fund, outflow of a fund, that we do the net, and that the net amount is required to the fund managers, because on a daily basis fund managers, they ask for a fund flow statement. So and there are teams, cash teams, they prepare the reports and they send it to the fund managers, and they refer it for a trading, because fund flow statement, which is something that gives the idea, so what is the balance is there in the books of account, remaining balance after doing the trade activity and all. So it means your trade booking should be accurate, and if it is not, there will have impact on a fund flow statement. And if the fund flow statement is wrong, so there will have an impact on a investment decisions as well at a front side. So every activity which is interlinked with each other. So as an accountant, so we work on all those areas. See, in a normal business as well, we do the work on all those areas. We prepare the accounting entries. Maybe let's say if we take the example of the partnership accounting, okay, so we do all these activities. So here you can just replace the word which is units. Instead that, if you can say shares, and if you apply the same accounting treatment, then you would be able to understand that. Okay, there is no difference in the normal accounting and the fund accounting. See, in a normal accounting, we do the accounting for goods and services, and with this fund, we are doing accounting for a derivatives, FX, and other financial instrument. Because for a fund, so fund business is like they do invest, means they do the trading in this financial products. Okay, and the financial products which we are not aware about it. We know the machinery, we know the other assets, but we don't know the derivatives, and if you call the assets or liabilities to the derivatives, even we are not aware about it, and where we are actually facing challenges. So as I mentioned, so you should know the products in detail. So it means if you know the products in details, you can apply the accounting treatment to the financial products. Then simple. If you know the products in details, then you can apply the accounting treatment. And again, the key area would be accounting entries. So most of the questions should be on accounting entries. So I would request you, if you are experienced one, so you should focus on accounting entries part. So yeah, I'll take you ahead and see the product knowledge, right? So what is it means exactly the product knowledge is? Product, see, product, it means like equity, preference share. So you should know about the equity, about the preference securities. If you have a more than 5 or 6 years of experience, and if you're looking for a team lead, AVP and other positions, trust me, there would be questions on a valuations part as well. So what are the different models or pricing models or valuations models that we refer to price to the particular financial products, or maybe equity, preference shares, bonds and others. So I would request, if you are experienced one, don't do the only study means like just to read the types or concepts or terms and all. So do the study in details, right? Even you should practice it, the how the valuations or price you can calculate for a equity, bonds, preference share. So you should do that, because you may expect questions on all those areas. See, in a fund accounting interview, so my clients, they means they applied for a AVP, VP and other BOD positions. So they have asked these questions, and this they have been means on a valuation part, pricing part, right? The level of securities, first level, second level, third level, then the other like how you can calculate the yield for a bonds, and which the comparative questions should be there, like two securities, let's say bonds and bond A and bond B is there. Bond B has a 7% yield and bond A has a 6% yield. Then which bond that you gonna pick for investment, right? So questions should be on those areas. So comparative questions should be the valuation, on a valuation part questions should be there. So I would request, if you have experience, then you should go through all the valuations theories, pricing models, right, and the other rules and technical terms also about the particular financial products. Okay, so yeah, money market instruments, money market instrument like derivatives, types, future, forward, you may expect questions on it and how it's work. Fixed market instrument, bonds, debentures, you should prepare on it. And the loan syndication product also, that is also comes under the fixed market instruments. Okay, so you should know that about the pay downs, maybe principal pay downs, global pay downs, delayed drawn, senior loan, tranche. There are a number of terms, guys, so you should know about all it. And if you, because once you join the process, you will have to work on the similar products, and if you don't know, then how you gonna work with that particular process also. So learn it first of all. Before sit for interview, spend some time, learn it, and then apply for interview. Okay, don't hurry to just join, and because after joining the business, you will have to face lots of problems, and that then nobody will help you, right? Though I would say take some time, do the preparation, and then sit for interview. Okay, then the derivatives. See, if you are experienced one, then you may expect questions on a valuation part, pricing part of derivatives and all. But if you are a freshers, or let's say you have 5 to 4 years of experience, then that's fine. Like you may expect questions like what is swaps, derivatives, ATM, O2M, ITM, and the different technical terms. But if you have experience, then you may expect questions on a valuation side also. So I would request, so do the in detail study of derivatives, their pricings, the different models, pricing models, valuations, right, and how we can apply the accounting treatment for a derivative contracts, you should know about it. As simple as that. Okay. Commodities market, little bit you should know about how it's work and all, because most of the funds they invest into commodity businesses as well. Fund managers especially, because we have seen that recently most of the funds they have diverted their funds into the commodity market, right? In oil, especially oil, gold, copper. Okay. Loan syndications, as I earlier discussed, that this how it's work, what is loan syndications, then term loans, RFR rate, risk-free rate, right? Then the calculations, how we calculate the interest payment and all, what is the formula, like actual days divided by 360, 365. So you may expect questions on those areas. So I would request the preparations on those areas also. Repurchase agreement, which is something to sell the securities to the counterparts with a promise or commitment of that again I'll purchase that security back from you at a higher price. So you may expect questions on a repurchase agreement as well, but you should know in details, right? Okay. All are the products that where you may expect lots of questions. So I would say before sit for an interview, do preparation on financial products, and then after sit for an interview. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll take you ahead and we'll see the process expertise. Process expertise or process, it means under fund accounting you can see a number of processes, from a KYC team, investor onboarding team, to cash reconciliations, audit, or other things, right? So you should know about this framework or about the different processes and their roles and responsibilities, what they work, how they work. Like trade processing, what are their roles and responsibilities, what they do exactly, right? What is trade booking, what is trade settlement, how they do. So you should know about it. Income processing, what they do exactly, do they work on an income, on the interest payment, or only on a dividend? You should know the key details, key terms, right? Because see, fund accounting is nothing but to apply the accounting treatment for all the tasks. Let's say corporate actions. If the company announce corporate actions, so you should know the impact of a corporate actions, right? On a holding or on an investment. Eventually, as an accountant, we are entitled or responsible to check if due to corporate actions, is there any impact? And if it is, then you should record that, right? If it is, let's say, dividend. If company announce dividend, then cash will receive to us. So that should be recorded. Let's say reverse split. Due to reverse split, there won't be any impact on NAV, but still you need to record that the number of shares in the books of account means your number of shares has been impacted due to the corporate action. So you should record that, and your job is to validate, check, report and record, or record and report. That's how means we perform the roles and responsibilities in a corporate actions. Pricing teams, because see, the securities are linked with the market, and market, it means market is volatile. The prices of securities will be changed on time to time. So that should be recorded, and you cannot directly record the price in the system. You can see there would be lots of framework is required to consider the fair value of a particular product. If the securities are not listed, and if the securities data is not available in the market, then trust me, there is a lots of the framework required to calculate the fair price of a financial product. And that's how we have a structure in place, that is L1 securities, L2 securities, then the other L3 securities, their valuation process, formation of valuation committee, how they work, what are the different models that they refer to calculate the price, what is required, what is means. See, they work on a different parameters. Let's say if the data is not available, then they will have to consider some factors. Could be internal rate of returns, incomes, cost, maybe market returns, market data, or market strategy, pricing strategy, right? There would be a number of things, so you should know it. And most of the people who have recently attended the interview, you can ask them, so what was the questions in the interview, right? So I would say work on those areas, try to cover it and then sit for interview. Transfer agency work. See, nobody will ask about how they work, right? They know. They will ask if the subscription booked or redemption booked incorrectly, what will have an impact on, or what will be the impact on net asset value of a fund. That you should know. What will be the impact? And if you know, then it will lead to the rejection. So yes, see, before sit for any interview, try to connect with the expert, try to get the training from the expert, understand the businesses and all, right? Learn it and then apply for interview. Opportunities are very rare, you shouldn't miss it. Okay, then fees allocation, investor allocations. To fees allocation, it means to calculate the fees to 20%. There would be different, that is not a fixed but standard we have, which is 2 and 20 structure in place to calculate the fees, to calculate the different fees: admin, management fees, broker fees, or custodian fees, or director fees, to calculate and allocate to the investors account, because actually investors will bear all the fees and expenditures, so we should allocate that. And allocate, it means to update that fees on an investor's P&L. So then means, see, they are the actually owner of this particular fund, so they will pay the fees to the fund, right, or to the different institutions and all. So you can apply that all the fees to their investors' personal accounts as well, or investors account, and update their statement also. So that is that activity we called investor allocation, right? Then NAV calculations, to calculate the NAV. To if you have everything in place, then you can calculate the NAV and publish it to the investors. If the fund nature is daily accounting, then we do the daily accounting. If the fund is like, let's say we are following monthly, then we calculate the NAV on a monthly basis. There are funds, even though we calculate the NAV on a quarterly basis, right? Then we publish the NAV on a quarterly basis also. Depends on the fund structure, nature, the investment nature, and accordingly we calculate it. Then the cash team work, what they do exactly. Then reconciliations, audit. See, 5 years ago, or 5 or 10 years ago, we had a process, something we used to print out, take the printout from the fund account, right, bank account, maybe that the demat account, and then verify it manually and then acknowledge it. But nowadays we have a system, right, TLM, IntelliMatch. We don't require physical printout, so we can provide review to the transaction and match it in the IntelliMatch or in the system itself. We have the system in place nowadays, right? So that's how is industry changing, and we should assimilate that changes, accept it, and accordingly means get updated and then accelerate. So that's how you can update yourself, right? And every time I mention it, you should be vigilant while working in this industry or dynamic environment. If you are not vigilant, if you don't have a focus on other things apart from your normal job, then you cannot grow in this industry. Then you are not a fit for this industry. Okay, if you want to become a leader, manager, director, why only 10% people they get promotions and all? Because they focus on all other areas and you don't. If you focus, then trust me, you can be the next leader of your process or business. Just follow this. Okay. Anyways, this is not for GAN, this is for like fund accounting introductory part session, introductory things. Okay, so I'm done with the introductory part, but yeah, in the next sessions, because we want to continue this series, and definitely that we have just committed to our audience that will cover entire products and process details in details, right? We'll discuss all the things in details in upcoming time, and we'll continue this series. Upcoming time we'll cover the each and every products in details. Again, we'll cover the processes as well in details, because we have committed ourselves that we want to make you aware about all the things and about all the businesses as well, so where you can learn and upgrade yourself and you can explore it in this world. Okay, we'll cover the technical terms like accruals, trading accruals, non-trading accruals, negative accruals, positive accruals, because here also you may expect lots of questions, because an upcoming time will bring the case studies in the discussion, so which will help you to understand exactly what happened if you book the subscription incorrectly, right? Maybe accruals, if you book the accruals incorrectly, then how you can recorrect it and all. So we'll cover that areas also. Just stick with, stay connected with this institution and all. And at the end of this series, we'll cover the possible questions and answers as well. Okay. And the last is, thank you for watching this. If you're looking for a personal training, guidance, process based trainings, career guidance, interview preparation and all, you can join my program. I'll be there in the discussion, because I'm offering mentorship program to my client already. We have impacted, the GMT Academy impacted on the so many leaves, I would say, because we have trained to more than 1,500 plus students and professionals across globe from different countries, right? They got benefited. Now they're working with the reputed institutions and all. And you can be the next. If you're looking for a same, then I would say just get connect, discuss your problems, right? And then explore, because my institution motto is to to make you capable. So where if you are capable, then you can shine anywhere, right? Simple. And yeah, just stay connected. As I mentioned, join the Telegram group for updates, right? We post, or there are professionals who even update about the jobs and all, and even we update this content there as well. So you can join the Telegram group. I'll share the link in comment section. Then follow us on LinkedIn as well, because LinkedIn is for professional connections, and we update so many insightful content on LinkedIn as well. So you can follow us on LinkedIn. And definitely you can visit, or you should visit to the site www.ibfundaccounting.com. Here we upload or update blogs on a fund accounting or banking concept, I would say, or terms, so that can be benefited to you to enhance your knowledge. So I'm done with the sessions. If you're looking for any personal trainings, you can call us at 7387609230, or you can write a mail to us. So mail ID is there. And definitely you can, I would request, if you like this initiative or content, just like it, share it with others who are looking for a job, and give us a feedback if you like this initiative, or for a betterment also. Or else you can, apart from this, if you're looking for any other content, you can post there in the comment section. So we'll pick it and we'll try to prepare sessions on that as well. Okay, I'm done with this, and we'll today I'll take your leave, and we'll see you next sessions. Till now, bye. We'll see you next session. Take care of your family as well. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next session.